Alright, hi everyone. A very good evening to all of you and welcome back once again to Free Shiksha IELTS classes. So today we are going to focus on speaking part 2, which is your cue cards. I'll be giving you and sharing with you lots of tips and strategies. I'll be telling you about the format and structure of the part 2 of IELTS speaking, and then in the end I'll also be showing you some sample questions. So without any further delay, let's start with today's class. But yes, two reminders that you have to register with us in order to gain more out of our videos, so that you can use them as much as you want, and definitely you will get a lot of help from these online free videos, because we have discussed the whole IELTS syllabus and all the four modules in detail. So the speaking test is the same for both IELTS academic and IELTS general training, and it always involves a face-to-face interview with a certified IELTS examiner, regardless of whether you take the paper-based or computer-based test. Now, the total time for this particular part is for about 3 to 4 minutes. The examiner will give you a cue card, and with the topic written on it. It will also have 3 to 5 bullet points telling you what to include in your talk. You will be given 1 minute for preparation, during which you will be allowed to make notes. You will be asked to speak on this topic for about 2 minutes, and this examiner will probably ask you to answer one or two questions about your topic. Now, 5 reasons why people don't do well in IELTS speaking part 2. That is, obviously you need to be able to use the English language effectively and competently, and to show skill in 4 skills on which you'll be assessed. So guys, these are the 4 basic parameters on the basis of which you're evaluated, and each of these holds 25% of the marks. So don't speak for full 2 minutes, run out of things to say, have an unstructured talk, read their notes rather than speak naturally, panic because they think that they know nothing about the topic. So these 5 pointers are the problems or the challenges which the students or candidates face in IELTS speaking part 2. Now, how long to speak for? A common question from students is, do I have to talk for exactly 2 minutes? The simple answer is no. Keep talking until the examiner stops you, which will be around 2 minutes. So if you stop before 1 minute 40 or 1 minute 50 seconds, this will probably affect your score, as you may lose marks for fluency and coherence. So why people finish early? It's because they've run out of things to say. The reason that they don't know what else to say is generally when they haven't, used their 1 minute planning time wisely. So definitely you have to use your time management very, very wisely, especially for that 1 minute. Now, reading out notes, if you're directly reading from the notes which you have made, that is also a big no-no, because you have to speak, you don't have to read. So just take down notes to help yourself, in gathering ideas and, pointers for your topic, but not memorize the sentences or the phrases which you have read. And don't read from your notes. Don't panic, because definitely you need some confidence for showing yourself and your speaking skills to the examiner. So don't panic, be confident in whatever you're speaking and in whatever time you're speaking. Now, this is the sample question which I have actually listed down for you. So describe something healthy you enjoy doing. This is a topic, and definitely you will be given bullet points like these: what you do, where you do it, and who you do it with, and explain why you think along this is healthy. So definitely these are the pointers which you will get in your exam. So the bullet points are there as a guide. You don't have to use them all. You can talk about the other things as well. And the key is to stay focused on the topic. So these are the 4 pointers in summary, how you should be able to manage your time during those 2 minutes of speaking in your cue card. And definitely these tips would help you. Now, what else can you talk about? Your thoughts, your opinion, that means your belief, whatever you believe by or against the topic, your feelings about that topic, your background. You can make a story if you're not, getting any ideas in real life, if that incident or topic has not happened, you can make up a story, because you have to talk something or the other. You cannot be quiet or silent as your voice is being recorded throughout the test. So definitely take out some time to, in that 1 minute, make up a story, create the background or history of the topic. Then descriptions, examples also can be cited just to elaborate and expand your points. You can talk about the present situation and relate it to your topic if it is in requirement of the question. You can also talk about a future situation as well in the same way, and anything else which is relevant. So, having a good selection of additional ideas to potentially talk about will give you the tools to tackle any topic that comes along. Okay, and if you're lucky, then you'll get a topic that you're enthusiastic or passionate about, or something quite personal to you, such as describe your favorite photograph, a favorite photograph. A topic can be quite specific or a much wider general subject as well, such as describe a city you have visited. So you'll have a lot of things to talk about that city, right? Because everyone has visited some or the other city somewhere or someday. So definitely these are just examples, and something similar to this would come in your exam as well. Now, understanding the cue card in IELTS speaking part 2 is very important. So the first thing that you need to do is to look at the structure of the cue card, and you can see that it is always divided into 3 or 4 bullet points. And then take a look at, you know, maybe now take a look at this speaking part 2 topic. Talk about an older person you admire. So you should say who this person is, how long have you known him or her, what qualities he or she has, and why you admire him or her. Now, describing the topic, who this person is, how long you have known him or her, and what qualities does he or she has. So this is another topic, and I have given the answer also just for you to relate and see how did we actually derive the answer and what actually can we say. So these are just the major highlighted bulleted points which I have, considered as important and indispensable, and definitely I have put it down here on this slide, so you can just go through it in detail later on when you have time and when you want to rewatch the video. Now, this is all the description of that particular cue card which I just showed you, and I have given you the pointers as well where you can include the sample or example, or where you can put your own bullet points and highlight ideas. These are just few more sample cue cards which I have listed down, so you can practice from here later on when you have time and when you are preparing by yourself, so that you can self-assess yourself. Now, guys, that was all from my side. Again, it was a very short topic and very, quick topic today because we were only discussing part 2. Tomorrow, I'll be coming up with another fresh new topic from the same module, speaking, and tomorrow is the last class for this particular month, and it's speaking part 3, that is discussion with the examiner. And I'll be giving you again lots of tips. So be here right between 5 to 6 p.m. and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching us live.